Welcome to update number 2. Peach and I went to Victoria for 7 days to get a bunch of editing done. As I was saying, I had a couple video projects that I need to finish up so that I can get my headspace fully into music. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish one of them because I realized actually it's gonna be massive. But the other one I got done, and it's for Lyndon Williams. She's a photographer over on the Sunshine Coast, and she is pretty brilliant, and I'm really happy with the way that that video turned out. I apologize for this. For those of you who have kind of asked, you know, how do you get your hair to stand up on end, and I've said it kind of just does by itself, this is living proof. Right here. It just stands up on end. But with this new haircut, I have yet learned how to tame the beast. And when it's out of shot like that, it looks like I'm like Dr. Seuss hair. Anyways, okay. Oh no, it's like Marge Simpson. Woo! Just need to dye it blue. So the whole week has been editing, this whole last week, and it just flew by. It was really nice in Victoria. It kind of, where we were staying is a lot like England. They even have like roads and stuff that are named the same as England, so that was really nice to have that English moment for me. But we came back a day early because we had a meeting today. Tomorrow I have a meeting or a get-together with the two arrangers on the Christmas album, Jody Prosnick and Tilden Webb, Jody's husband. Tilden is Jody's husband, and they're miraculous at what they do musically and everything, as a mom, as a dad, and oh gosh, those two people, I am so pumped to have them on this album. So I am going to their house tomorrow to kind of go through the tunes and listen to what it is that they have had ideas on and discuss all this stuff. And this is kind of my first, there were a couple months ago where like everything had to be scheduled, everything had to be figured out budget-wise for the album, and then it all kind of just sat aside whilst I was working on everything else. And tomorrow is my first day kind of getting back into that. And that was the whole point of going away for a week, to have a week of like getting all this video project stuff out of my brain. Of course, my brain just loves hanging on to anything stressful at all, anything panicky, because I'm just a generally anxious and panicky human being. So yeah, that was the whole point of going away for that week and getting that done, and hopefully then being able to allow myself the headspace to get into music. And it's so funny because even as a kid, so I started singing and gigging and like doing tourish kind of stuff with my dad when I was 14. So I know how it all works, but at the same time, it all scares me to death. Still, even at 30. And it's been really interesting this last year. I've been pursuing music, but at the same time, I have been utterly scared of it, of what I could achieve, that kind of stuff that you see written everywhere. Someone's scared of success or scared of whatever. And quite frankly, I have heard no so many times in my life that it's just, I think I'd kind of given up. I hadn't like totally given up. I always come up, I'm a very creative person, so I come up with all these ideas all the time. I'm always thinking of what's a new way to market myself or what's some new music. And I am a bit of a different kind of music person where I love music and I love the process of writing, but I'm not writing or playing music all the time. I love the back end marketing, public side of things and working on projects. And then when it comes time to write an album, I am like heads down. I'm so into that and love the music. And if there's a gig coming up, I can get so into that. But it's always been really hard to balance music, which doesn't bring in an income, and my video work, which does. But because video is so creative and it's another creative outlet, I noticed that I wouldn't have the brain to work on anything musically after having done video work for people. So eventually music, you know, in the last year, a part of me was scared to go after it because it's a huge thing to go after, and then also a part of me was already used up completely doing video work. And it's video work not for my music. I love doing video work for my music, but when it's like for a client or, yeah, you get what I mean. So the last couple months, it was quite a long process talking to Network first, the label here, and then Network introducing me to Jim and Just in Time, which is the label that I'm signed to, and Jim is now my manager, and he's a lovely human being. But the last couple months has also personally, without me even really realizing, it's been kind of decision time of shedding the fear of what if and the belief of music doesn't make any money, so you have to do something else that uses up all of your brain space and all of your power, because that's what makes money. And the irony of it all that I'm starting to see now is that had I put all of my creative self into music and all of the cool ideas I was coming up with, meeting Hugh Laurie from that YouTube video and now having him in the industry that I know, and a lot of amazing human beings as well that I've met in the UK. Like, if I had just honed in on that, this may have all been sped up. But at the same time, I'm really glad that it didn't, and that I'm doing this now, because I'm in such a different place than I was even a year ago. I mean, I was joking last year, but it wasn't a joke at all, that I went to England. I felt like I was like 19. I was doing the gap year that I always should have done. But then I came back and I'm like, oh, I am now 29. I have had those little experiences in the dark club in London, and like done the scary little things that are very fun and exciting adventure stuff. And like, I've had my heart broken by losing a house, and kind of been homeless for a couple of weeks with my dog. Like, went through all of that stuff last year, and thank God that I was able to go through all of that stuff before having got here. I'm rambling now. Basically, tomorrow is a big moment. And today when I was doing my writing, I was really working on realizing that actually today is a big moment. Every day is a big moment. But today, I started it today when I was doing my journaling, that I don't think I'd actually stepped into being a musician or a singer. And that it's okay for me to think about dresses for photo shoots and writing music and feeling the creative sense to write a song in the morning. Like, I had a song come up to me this morning, but that hasn't really been speaking through me for quite a while. So this is a really cool process, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm really enjoying not worrying about getting to the end result of the process, because this is all super cool. And so yeah, tomorrow and today, every day today, I'm really working on myself to see myself as a musician who happens to have video work to do and other outside stuff to do, but actually allowing myself to sit in this position and think about all the things that need to be done. Before this point, it has just utterly panicked me, because I've been the video producer trying to do music, and so when musicians need rehearsal times, or I need to like come up with answers to questions that are very rightfully need to be answered, I've just then felt panicked, and I've not known what to do because my head's not in that space. And quite frankly, when I try to think about it, it's like when you turn on your TV years and years and years and years ago, when the cable or something wasn't out and it was just like black and white. That is my brain, or was my brain. So this is really cool, and I'm sure that I'm gonna mess it up at some point, but that's the whole point, isn't it? So right now, gotta take the dog out for a little bit of a walk, and then I am off to 3 or 4 different dress shops to try to find the red dress for the Christmas album cover, which is a little hard to do in May because nobody has red dresses. Damn it. Yeah, so this should be a really interesting afternoon. I am not someone who likes shopping, even just for regular clothes, so wish me luck needs to be like glammy and glitzy, and that's the other thing, is I have to take myself seriously enough to allow myself to have something that looks real good, not just cash. I gotta like up the ante here. That's hard for me. Yes, so wish me luck. Here we go. Irene and Beth, the K has descended. It was up for so long. Thank you so much for my K. But yeah, helium ran out. Anyone got some extra helium I can put in here? That'd be awesome. I am back. Just been out all day dress shopping, which I had this gut feeling that I should go to the store that I went to last. That I felt like I should go to it first, and I didn't. I went to it last, but lo and behold, it had the most amazing dress. It was just absolutely, I cannot wait to put it on again. They had it in blue, so I ordered it in red, and it's like a fraction of the price of the other ones I was looking at. I know, Peach, it was a fraction of the price. Anyways, super, super excited. Thank you so much, After 5. Absolutely, utterly amazing human beings there who were just so helpful and just like understood how obviously I needed like the right dress, but as soon as I put that one on, oh, I can't wait to see it. Anyways, okay, Peach needs to go out for another walk now because I've been away for many hours. Yay! Fireworks. Bye. So, tomorrow I will be bringing a camera to see Joden and Tildy. Oh shoot! You know, if you have time, go and do some. Oh, that was my trousers. I'm wearing pleather trousers. That was not me. Oh man. Hey, you wanna go outside? You wanna go for a walk?